Hey everyone, it's Suzi here, and today we're not playing King Arthur Legends Rise. Alrighty, so this is going to be an important video, especially if you are one of my supporters, because this affects you directly. I've decided not to cover the game anymore. Now, I appreciate everyone who supported me so far, and appreciate Netmarble having a content creator program that allows creators to have a revenue share. It's a really cool model that has amazing potential. But that's the key word, unfortunately, potential with this game. This game has potential. It had potential. I don't know. I have been forcing myself to make a video versus wanting to make videos. I have not played the game at all to do even one set of dailies for weeks. It's been that way for a while for me. I think if you guys watched my very first live stream, I was complaining about things in the game more than enjoying the game, and that was a sign from the start that I just wasn't feeling it. But it's the thing that kills me is this game just has potential. The graphics are beautiful in some cases, a bit weird in others, and the modes are interesting. The environmental effects are interesting, the fact that there's relics. But I think the problem comes down to only having such a limited hero pool and then seemingly being able to beat all of the content with the base level of the heroes, but then to really push and be able to compete in rankings, needing to get so many copies of the heroes, it's just such a weird model. It doesn't provide much variety, and I thought it would provide more because of the whole relic situations, but really no. Even when Bedivere was the weak element, you still would just use him and go on in there. And yeah, I don't know, I felt from the second I started playing this game that it was just missing something. It was just missing something. Like, it's like that thing you can't put your finger on. But I think the biggest thing it's been missing is advertising and developer interactions with the community. The games that we come from, we're used to having a community manager to talk to, a real person. Developers talking to CCs, giving CCs fun information, doing giveaways, doing promo codes, which we kind of do in this game because of their program, so I guess that's okay. But we're not used to feeling like we're talking to a computer, to a robot, to a generic email that doesn't feel personal. That doesn't help. There's no CM in the Discord. There's no staff in the Discord besides an occasional person that's like, go to this to report your problem. It's just a weird feeling, and it's not something that I like as a creator or a player. If I'm going to be a creator, I want to feel valued, and I want to feel like I have someone that has someone that we can talk to. Honestly, that's a big part of it from the community side of things. And I think the lack of advertising just shocked me. The lack of downloads for this game. If you look on Social Blade and all those websites, not Social Blade, maybe it is, Sensor Tower, I followed from the first month, it was bad. And I know that doesn't include PC client downloads, which it has, but neither does all the other games that came out. They don't include PC clients either, which they had. And they were a hell of a lot more. It was just like, it felt like they didn't try. So unfortunately, at the end of the day, what could be an amazing game, a beautiful game, just it felt from the second I looked at it and got going that it was just a cash grab, that Netmarble purchased the project from Kabam to just cash in on what they could from all the development expenses, and that they're not going to stress too much about the future and longevity of the game. And unfortunately, their decisions lately have proven that to be true. They're not releasing new heroes anymore. They put out extremely lazy, very clearly untested, completely untested. There's no way they tested any of that. Clan Wars, you guys know what I was gonna say. Podarge's Sanctuary is a tough boss. It's interesting. Good job. I'm glad they made a tough boss. Hard Forbidden Dungeon is hard. That's good for endgame people to have a challenge. Okay, but I can't complain about a lack of content because it's still a pretty new game, all things considered. So I don't personally think that's a problem. I think the system is not always responding to, or the updates are not responding to the real problems. It's just doing whatever is going to get them easy money. Unfortunately, they're putting out the kind of packs that will just make people spend. They change things in the game to guarantee heroes. So are you going to spend $500, get a few copies, and be like, all right, well, that's good enough? Or if you know you can get a C10 of someone, are you going to spend $800 and make that happen? You're going to make that happen if you can. You know, that kind of, those are just random numbers, but you know what I mean? They changed it to where whales can 100% guarantee they get maxed out copies of literally everyone that comes in a banner now, which sounds good for free to play because at least you know you're guaranteeing your stuff, but it makes the separation between whales and free to play even worse because instead of having the RNG factor in where even whales don't have a fully fleshed out account because they just can't get that one hero they're trying to pull copies of or whatever. It's just a guarantee and they just max out everything instantly. And then they do all the content and then they complain that they're bored because they could do all the content because they have maxed out heroes. And then nobody's happy in the end. It's just a weird system to change overall. And sorry, I was saying lack of marketing. That's what I really need to go back with or end with. So there's none. There's no marketing. Their idea of marketing was just do some content creator promotions, which they would not do for me and Odd One because we were already covering the game, which Dragonheir didn't do that. Dragonheir still gave us sponsorships because they knew we had other channels that we could lightly cross promote on. King Arthur wouldn't do it. We also have communities to try to promote to in other forums. They didn't do that. I don't know. Even Watcher values its consistent longer term creators and offers contracts to people when they get to a point where they deserve it, so to speak. That's a cool thing. And that was kind of a weird bummer. But then I didn't mind because I saw that the content creator program had this revenue share, like your supporters, right? Cool. So that had potential and it did okay. I haven't gotten paid yet, but I know creators are finally starting to get paid, so I trust that that will happen. I'm not saying I don't trust them paying people. It's been a little slow though, but whatever. I can't be surprised. Even Watcher takes 60 days to pay for most things these days, it seems. And they're very reliable. But where's the advertising? When I open up YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, there is nothing. Nothing. I never saw a single ad, oh wait, no, I did, one on Facebook. So someone shared an ad, a screenshot of an ad on Facebook. I never saw one though. Why are they not targeting people that are following Watcher of Realms, Raid Shadow Legends, Godforge, whatever similar genre games out there, even though Godforge isn't obviously out there yet? Why aren't they targeting us? Why? I should have very clearly seen ads everywhere. FATELESS and Godforge are heavily advertising, and we're not even to our damn beta yet. This game should have been going crazy with marketing, pushing like, let's hit 1 million pre-registrations, let's hit 3 million pre-registrations, let's hit 5 million pre-registrations. They should have been doing all of that. Where was the hype? There was zero hype when this game came out, except for some Raid Shadow Legends content creators making videos on it. So, nobody, like, only those people care. What about other people that they could have pulled in because they love King Arthur and Arthurian lore? They could be marketing so much heavier that it's very obvious that they aren't willing to spend money on marketing. They're pulling in from cheap marketing using content creators instead of traditional ads, which is great for us content creators to make money. Like, although, like I said, I might not have been one of those people, but that's fine, I guess. But they're not willing to invest it in YouTube ad space, in Facebook and Instagram ad space. They're not TikTok ad space. They're not willing to invest that, and that shows that they don't really care about new player acquisition. They're not in this new player acquisition phase where they're marketing millions of dollars. They should be, but it's very clear that they did not even... Did they even spend $1 million on marketing? I highly doubt it. Should they have? Yeah. But I think if this game had a big booming launch and the community was popping and we were all geeking out and having so much fun with how cool it is and the graphics are great, I feel like being patient for the next content and things to do and the grind and whatever, and things starting to feel the same already, over and over again grind, not a good clan war, lack of events, or the event dungeons just being super wild territory and weird shop stuffs that are just bait. I think we would have been more patient because we're like, it's a young game. There's plenty of time for them to iron out the kinks. And it's been a bit confusing because sometimes they do. Sometimes they give us really good quality of life changes, adjustments, hero changes and balances constantly. So it's like, there's like this weird mix that seems like they do care and they genuinely give little quality of life here and there that is amazing. And then there's this other side that just doesn't seem like they care at all. So it's a confusing thing as a creator and as a player. And from the start, I could just feel it. I'm like, this is just cash grab. It is. I don't see this, how this game is. I mean, this is the kind of game, like, is it dying? No, I don't think it's going to die per se, because I was watching a creator's video that talked about this, and I agree. It's like you want to say the game's dead because it feels like it, but the way they're developing the game right now is cheap. It's affordable. They don't need to hire that many people. They don't need to have a massive team behind it. They don't need to have a lot of salaries behind it. They can just be in maintenance mode already. They're already in maintenance mode. They're already in like what Awaken Chaos Era got to, where we're just like, we're just gonna release a hero there, here and there, and sorry, that's it. This game is just in like a maintenance mode of trying to bait people with interesting packs to spend, and some of it's spent with in-game currency, which makes it feel generous. But then if you don't have that in-game currency, you're gonna go buy the in-game currency, then go buy the pack, just like you would have if it was cash anyway. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. It just so heavily feels obvious that it's not going to go anywhere long term unless there's some major changes to marketing. They need to bring in new players, and they don't seem to care to, which is so weird to me. This game genuinely is good for the basis of it. And the graphics are good. People have been begging for games like Raid Shadow Legends that are true competitors. The raid killers, they call them, right? Like, I work for FATELESS and Godforge. We don't want to kill Raid, though. We don't want to kill Raid. Our staff work for HH Gaming as well, most of them. Some of them. The founders sure do. They don't want to lose those jobs and those people. We want Raid to stay alive and kicking just as well as Godforge can grow and start. And King Arthur genuinely could have been one of those games too. Which is why I so don't think they understood the potential of the US and European market, the Western market. I don't think Netmarble realized when they purchased from Kabam this partnership, the rights, whatever you want to call it, this game, that it was like a failing project because the betas were a hot mess, as from what I heard anyway. I don't think they realized the potential that could have been if they really pushed. So if like a staff is watching my video now because you're like, oh, we have to make sure you don't say anything too harsh or bad because then you're disqualified from the content creator program, Well, for one, I earned my money up until this point, right? I did. I earned my money. I certainly hope all is well. I'm not bashing the company. I'm just genuinely disappointed and surprised. Like, it just... I want them to listen and hear our concerns of, why aren't you trying? Where are the new players? Where was the marketing? Where is the marketing? Where was the marketing is more important thing to ask. Where is it now, too? You should be marketing your asses off to get millions of players in this door, because this genuinely could be a raid killer type competitor. Like, Watcher of Realms has been very successful, and it's been great and fun, and the community is great, and the company is very interactive and responsive and communicative overall, and that could have been this game too, but instead it was dead before it even began. People were calling this a dead game before it even came out, and the second it came out, it was just instantly labeled as a cash grab because it just feels so obvious, and that's their own fault. They're the ones making this feel like a completely obvious cash grab. So whether it is or not, they should have hit it a little bit better, or they should be hiding it a little bit better, or they should be doing things that don't make it feel that way. But it's just all it feels like. And while I, as a creator, I've been doing the content creator program, right? So let's see, oh, here. I was like, where's my thingy here? So there was season 2 missions, guys. I did do my first mission, but I was about to record for my second mission, and I noticed there is a promotion, or a promotion to do for a live stream. Odd One already did that, so that was really good. My husband is Odd One Gaming. He's also a creator. He already did that live stream today. It just came out today. He did it today. He's on top of it. And I was like, I said it, once they do another live stream, that'll be the time that I tell my supporters, respectfully to my supporters, to move on to another creator, because I'm not going to cover the game properly anymore. And I don't want people supporting me just because I want to make a paycheck. They could support my husband, then we still make a paycheck together, so that's still appreciated. But I don't want to be a creator that's just here riding the coattails of people just to make some money, but really I'm not even playing the game. And that's what it is. I'm not even playing the game. So why would I not be honest with you guys and tell you that it is time for me to move on from this game completely and stop half-ass trying to log in and making videos here and there? What am I, like, why? No. What am I doing? No. It's just a waste of my time, and I don't want to waste your time. This video can be the last waste of your time. So what is the deal? No, let's go over here to the ranking stuff. So I would just say go support, like my husband, go support creators that are still actively doing everything. I don't even think most of the creators, even the big ones, are doing sponsorship the videos anymore. I don't see everybody doing those. I don't see everybody doing the live streams. All I know is my husband already did it, which is great to see. I know that he is very active still. He is also feeling like he feels like me in the sense of, yeah, this game has so much potential, but why does it feel like there's something missing? It just feels like there's something missing. He didn't put his video in for his live stream in the creator promotion section. I was going to show you that he actually did, but he did, yes. So he already did this. This is the Twitch. All power-up dungeons. YouTube all power-up dungeons stage 10 team showcases. This was the mission. He did it already, instantly. And you guys can go check that video out to see what all of his teams are for farming. So that's cool. But this is time, guys. Hit that ranking button and just go click to support someone else who is definitely doing the missions to make sure you guys don't miss out on any of your promo codes if you are still an active player. Now, if you're like me and you're no longer an active player, well, I have my other channel here for Watcher of Realms. You can certainly go follow me over there. Just gonna do my clan boss. And of course, oh, did I even put my... I don't think I put in my chapters on my video for Watcher. It's fine. But yeah, Godforge is gonna be going into a beta. Hopefully May is the aim right now. But that stuff is always subject to change, as you guys probably know. And I am the community manager for that. So we will definitely be a active, I guess you could call it, development company, developer. We'll be listening to the people and communicating everything, and we'll be there. We'll be real humans there. And yeah, we just released our big cinematic trailer that we're calling the announce trailer. That's more the industry term, and it's amazing. And everyone's so proud of it. So on my channel, this channel you're watching right now, what does the future hold? So you know I have my Watcher of Realms channel. That is daily postings, my main channel, my bigger channel. I have this channel, which is gonna be Godforge related from time to time. I'm gonna try to start posting updates a little more often. Like I haven't in forever since like Gamescom, right? I'm gonna try to start posting little updates to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on, and so you can hear it from me, who is someone who is behind the scenes as well. I can't share too much that, you know, they're not sharing publicly, but I can be as honest with you guys as I can and share what I can. And I'm gonna react as someone who just wants to play the game and who would be following the game anyway, regardless if I was staff or not. But yeah, I'm gonna do a big update video going over the cinematic stuff. So the cutscene trailer, teaser trailer, the announce trailer with the amazing graphics. We do have Mike Barry, who worked with Riot and League of Legends with like the Warriors video. That is enough. And Narwhal Studios we worked with, who worked on things like The Mandalorian, literally. So quality is there. It is wonderful. It's fun to see. And other than Godforge, which it wouldn't be many posts, right? I'm keeping my eyes open for other stuff to do. So there are a few things that caught my eye recently. I'm also completely open to other sponsorships. If I get a random sponsorship to try, yeah, I'm just going to try it out because why the hell not? Maybe I'll do more of the 1 week series of the play this for a week, see how it feels, even if it's not necessarily a gacha game. We'll see. I do have my Suzi Plays RPGs channel as well that's got a very small following that was converted from AFK Journey. That one I was gonna play daily, or not daily, just more of a whenever I felt like, and go live more often, but honestly I wasn't really feeling the Monster Hunter stuff. It was too button mashy. Like, I'm too old for button mashy stuff. My hands go crazy. They can't handle it. Maybe I'd get used to it, but even Genshin kicked my butt back in the day. But I don't know, I feel like Monster Hunter was way too complicated for what I was looking to have in an RPG. I want something chill. Chill, walk around, explore, see pretty sights, see cool stuff, do quests, do little battles here and there, but short ones. But more about the experience and the exploration and the story and having a little fun. So maybe something like Baldur's Gate 3 I might do soon on that channel. I feel like there's been a couple other random games that have come out that I might try for this channel. I'm just worried because my channel is like Suzi Plays Gacha, but I don't really want to play a ton of other gachas. The only other gachas I'm interested in would be Marvel Mystic Mayhem if I could have got it to work, but even though I have VPNs and all sorts of stuff trying on my phone and my PC, everything, I'm trying to get the VPN to work. It does normally, but Google Play got too smart and it knows I'm not really in Canada apparently. And I can't get it to work to try to play Marvel Mystic Mayhem, which is available only in certain regions right now, so that's a bummer, unfortunately. And I think Etheria Restart is another game I'm interested in, but that is, I'm not sure what's happening with that one. There's been no news about the next thing to come. I know people were expecting a global release soon, but then I've heard rumors that I saw people saying in the chat that they think it's going to be a beta, or they confirmed that there's a beta, which is fine too. I don't care. I'm curious about that game. So if I cover something like Etheria Restart on this channel, keep in mind that will be more like the anime gacha style, which, excuse me, I'm yawning because it's been a long day and I haven't been breathing well because I'm talking too long. But if I cover something like that, I know it might turn off my audience because it's the anime style, but I will still have like Godforge on this channel too. And the future of this channel is likely to stay Godforge, unless for some reason I stopped playing Watcher of Realms by the time this comes out, then my main channel could become Godforge. I don't know, but I'm not going to cover Godforge like a normal creator because I can just go look up everything and I'll know every time something's coming. I don't want to really do that. I want to do it from a very obvious, I'm staff, come hang out with me as one of the Fateless team members. Let's do community stuff like shard pulls and summoning. Let's do collabs and showcase other creators. Let's do podcasts. Let's do fun stuff. That's my plan as a creator. And maybe I'll read the lore. Maybe I thought I might do the lore. But I don't know what else. Like, so my thing, okay. I started to say that I want to play the Suzi Plays RPGs type stuff. Like, again, maybe it'll be Baldur's Gate 3. Maybe it'll be One Piece Odyssey or World Seeker, because I really want to play those two and they were fun. And I'll just play them whenever the hell I feel like. No, not no daily quest, no daily whatever, just whenever the hell I feel like. Maybe I'll still do that on that other channel. But I was trying to do that because I wanted a break from gacha. Not a break, I'm not going to quit playing Watcher of Realms 2 and all this stuff, but because it's a good game and it's easy to maintain and the community's fun, the creator program is great, and the company Moonton I think is amazing compared to so many others. I think I just wanted a break from constantly trying new gachas because I was getting burnt out every time I would start to play another one. It's like, it just feels like the same thing over and over again. Or even the things that are genuinely good and fun. Like AFK Journey, I was in love with. I think it was just too much story in the gacha experience at the same time to where I couldn't keep up with the story, which made me sad because it's a good story. So I didn't play the dailies and didn't do everything because I didn't have time. But I think it could have been a different story for me if it was a little bit of a different flow. So I don't know that I really want to play another gacha anytime soon. But Marvel Mystic Mayhem I would debate about if I could get into it. I'm just not sure because it's only a beta and it might be until the end of the year for launch as well for them. So I don't know about that one. And I think Etheria Restart would be the one thing I would want to do. For sure. Not questionable. Because it's different. It's a different... Even though it is a gacha, I've heard it's pretty challenging, though, with the systems. Which maybe that's what I also don't want. I think I want to play RPGs and take a break. Give my brain a break and just do chill, fun stuff and not have to overly think about gearing systems and learning every character's skills and abilities and fancy, complicated bosses and speed tunes. And maybe I want a break from that, you know? Maybe I just want to be a chill gamer for a little while and let Watcher of Realms be the thing my brain has to use extra capacity for when they have new content I need to beat it. Maybe that's the reality. And maybe I won't play Etheria Restart because of that. Or maybe I'll try it and just be like, I can't keep up. Nope, my brain is nope. I'm one game at a time, plus the Fateless job. Maybe that'll be what I think. I don't know. I don't know, guys. If you're still here, thank you for chilling and hanging out with me and listening to my thoughts and being curious about where I'm going with all this, because I don't even know where I'm going with all this. I'm still a derpy pirate. I still have my facial paralysis. You can really see it when I talk that this mouth still isn't working. And my eye is always squinty. Or when I laugh. I'm just like extra derpy. It's fine. So there is that too, which has been annoying. But yeah, I don't know, guys. What do you think? How are you feeling about gaming lately? I feel like a lot of people are just frustrated because there doesn't seem to be that thing out there, like for all the people that don't want to play Raid, that have quit Raid because of it's such great. Shadow Legends is just so greedy feeling and so predatory feeling. Like, what else is there? There's not much if you don't like Watcher of Realms. King Arthur could have been that thing, but is it? Apparently not, unless they change something, which I would be more than happy if they did. Good, go for it. Now, Marble, if you're listening, what are you doing? Start freaking marketing. Kick a shit ton of money into serious marketing and get your game out there. What are you doing? Dragonheir is a hot mess. I almost forgot about Dragonheir, guys. I don't miss that game at all, even though it was like my favorite game for the longest time, and I loved it with a passion. I just couldn't do another one of those seasons the way they're set up. I liked the idea of seasons at first, but it just didn't work. And they did the same season like 3 or 4 times in a row now. A whole year of doing the same thing over and over again. With a very strict pattern and no changes, no updates. After the current one, apparently there's going to be a big change, and they got to prep everybody for that. But without the US coming back, if that's not the case, then I wouldn't look at that again. They've already burned too many bridges. People don't trust them. And I think Dragonheir needs a serious rebranding. I really think Dragonheir should become Dragonheir Remastered if it's going to come out. Again, especially in the US, it should be Dragonheir Remastered. I mean, that's what I'm calling it. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I keep saying, yeah, I don't know, guys, because I don't know. I find another tangent. Apparently my brain's just starting to slow down here. I need more coffee. I started having 2 cups of coffee a day for a reason, and I only had 1 today, and I can tell. But yeah, this is it, guys. This is my... I just don't feel like trying too hard to force it anymore for King Arthur. I haven't been feeling it since day 1. And I think I gave it a long enough shot from not feeling it since day 1. Normally, just not feeling it the way I did for the first day or 2 or week, you should have quit by then. Like, I should have quit. But I gave it its chance. It just never sparked joy the way I hope it would have. And the lack of player base is still kind of shocking to me, so that's why I'm moving on, even though I'm still making money. And I could have stayed in this position and pushed my way through and did the bare minimum just to make money, but I can't do that. I just really struggle with playing games only if I'm faking it. So I'm not gonna fake it, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna pretend I like it. I just don't like it. There's something missing. I don't know what it is besides the reality of marketing and community, but there's something missing in general. And yeah, that's all she wrote. Hope you guys will still follow my journeys in other games. Don't unsubscribe to this channel if you're still a King Arthur player, because Godforge is going to come out and have the similar vibes. I might play another game that is super relatable to this genre as well. Or I might play something completely different that you're like, whoa, what the hell is that? That looks cool. I want to play that too. You know, I might change my Suzi Plays Gotcha channel to Suzi Plays something else, to where, although I hate having to change the username, because that means all my links will no longer work, and that's a bit rough. But I might have to, just so I'm not pigeonholed into the gotcha space. But at the same time, I don't want my channel to just become complete variety channel, because then nobody's going to subscribe, because it needs to have a direction. So I'll try my best to keep it within the realm of Godforge. I guess it's just got to be the gotcha channel, and I only play games more periodically. Or I try to keep you up on the news. We'll see. I'll do my best to figure out a pace of keeping this channel alive and interesting and finding a new interest for it. But other than that, we're going to play Watcher of Realms daily, 1 or 2 videos a day for sure. And the RPG channel isn't dead. Neither is Yankee in Transylvania. It's just more waiting for the right times, the right moments, the right feelings to go forward with those again. And I want to, you know, make sure I'm doing things for the joy as well as the content creator full-time job. All right, for real, if you guys made it this far, you're the real heroes. You're the best. You're amazing. And I guess I'll see you in the next video, which will be a big Godforge update and reaction video to really catch you guys up on what we've been up to.